My name is Akhilesh Basetty. I go to Mission San Jose High School. Preparing for the ACT exam mostly involved me taking a lot of practice tests, including coming to Excel for the Excel exam club to take practice tests here. The exam club, where I was able to practice in a controlled environment that was similar to the test taking situation. Probably not to be daunted. I know initially I didn't have the most I came a long way from the score that I got, and I think most of it is just taking a lot of practice tests, because getting familiar with the test, and you don't necessarily need to be you don't need to increase your knowledge that much to get that much of a higher score. Just a lot of practice can go a long way. So in the morning, I think I woke up pretty early. I don't exactly remember when, but because I registered for the ACT pretty late, so the closest testing location I could find was an hour away, so I had to wake up early and then eat breakfast, and then I slept on the drive there. And it was a pretty cold morning. I got there, and there were, I waited outside the testing location for a little bit, and surprisingly, some of my classmates were also there at the testing location, and even though it was an hour away, I was quite surprised that I found them. And so we went into the testing location, and I sat down, and they took my name and all that. And when I actually started the test, it wasn't as daunting, because I took a lot of practice tests here, and the actual test, I didn't really feel that nervous. It just felt like another practice test. I didn't feel like there was a huge weight on my shoulders. So I think that was kind of I'm glad I wasn't that nervous, because being that confident, or not necessarily confident, but used to that situation, probably allowed me to do better. I think it was about 3 weeks after the July exam, because that's when they release scores, and I was just sitting at home. I opened up my computer, and I was surprised by the score. I think a couple of my friends, they told me that scores were out, and so I went and checked, and I really didn't expect to get a 36, because the practice tests, I wasn't getting consistent 36s, so it wasn't definitely I got this, but I was definitely surprised, and I was generally relieved, because I'd been studying for the past couple of months, and it was pretty annoying and tedious, so I was glad to get that over with. Hopefully I'll be able to go to UC. I know that UC admissions are really tough right now, and hopefully I'll be able to live close to home and relatively cheap tuition costs, and the UC environment is pretty nice too. And I hope to be studying engineering, maybe mechanical engineering, or maybe computer science. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm really into robotics. I do a lot of robotics and spend a lot of time on that. It's probably my main extracurricular, and I enjoy it, and it's similar to, it's kind of related to what I want to go into, so I'm glad I'm doing robotics. I just want to be able to enjoy my life. Hopefully that'll include getting a stable career, but maybe not, and that's okay.